Hey guys, Lucinda here, and I am with...
Cray.
Craig.
Her
Okay.
Lucinda's weird little sister, who is also
Cray. Alright, moving on from that subject anyways. I promised I would I promised I would put up videos that were more than just the guitar and everything else that I was doing on top of it. So here is the one that I've just started off at random. I have no idea what I'm doing. She has no idea what she's doing, which is not particularly unusual. But I am moving. Oh,
thing.
she just called me a fat flap. I'll rip your nose off.
I'll rip your nose off.
So, I suppose what should we talk about?
Okay. Kids these days. That's what we should talk about.
You know what really grinds my gears? Okay, kids.
Yeah. Kids.
What about kids?
What's with this whole Snapchat? Snapchat is so
I
gay.
don't
Don't
really
go
understand.
on Snapchat. It's like it should be called
My phone's too old
Selfie.
for Snapchat.
I heard today that there is actually a website that's called Selfie.com now, and it's like Snapchat.
Why,
They took
how is
my
that
idea. I
like-
should get paid a few grand.
You
for
just
this.
complained about it being awful.
It is awful, but I should get paid for the name because I've been saying it should be called that for like years.
Well, why don't you go tell them? Write a letter.
I'm gonna write a letter.
She's gonna write a letter.
But I'm gonna have a BS first.
It's gonna be real. And she's gonna do that. Don't you curse on my side.
Fuck you.
She said duck you. Ah! Okay. Well, yeah, Snapchat is kind of a weird thing. I don't really understand why people want to take pictures of themselves and send them to other people. Unless it was a close relative or something like that.
It was her birthday last month.
No, it wasn't. You know, when you're whispering, I can probably not hear you.
Oh yeah, probably not.
Yes, probably not. Alright, okay, let's get off the subject of Snapchat because it's clearly probably boring everybody out there who's watching us.
Yeah.
Why are you giggling?
Because I can. I have rights.
Dude.
I am an independent black woman that don't need no man.
She's lying. Okay, let me see. Alpacas. I like
Pack
alpacas.
my shit and leave you. Okay.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
She needs me.
She wants me.
Oh, I had a weird experience with a tea bag last night. It looked all weird and funny, and I was about to put it into my cup, and then I thought I'd dump it out instead because the way it looked. Would you stop giggling, child? And halfway there, I thought, who am I to judge? And I turned back and used it, and it was the most horrible tea I've ever tasted. I don't know why I did it. Don't gain any moralness from anything because it just doesn't... What are you doing back there? I can see you. Okay, what's new and interesting in your life? Cray.
Ginger too much cheating. It happened.
I said interesting,
Okay,
not demoralizing.
I got an A on my test.
She got an A in her test.
I got an A on my maths test.
That.
So
Is that what
and
she's
my
calling
teacher thinks me and my friends are crazy because we were talking about snowmen and Smurfs sitting nearly falling outside a school window.
School topics. There
Oh,
we go.
fuck.
We're getting on to something. Okay. I remember this one time in class.
School is dead.
Shush your mouth. She's just I remember this one time in class where I was sitting
One time
behind
at
a very
band camp, I
close
stuck a
friend.
flute on it.
And we were passing notes, the way you usually do. It's just like, yeah, I'm just not paying attention to the teacher. The teacher turns around and just happens to notice us. So what she says is, would you like to share with the rest of the class, as any teacher usually would, because they're nosy
my God.
people. And my friend, she just, she ate it. She took the paper, put it in her mouth, then got it. She swallowed.
She swallowed like anything I've ever seen.
I remembered the whole class just staring at her, just like, did you just? And she was like, yeah. And it just happened. I don't even... I have great friends.
Our brother made an alcoholic librarian cry in school.
I think every school needs an alcoholic librarian. That teaches a
And a
class that she doesn't
pedophile.
understand. Well, pedophile.
I think school is. My paedophile teacher came into woodwork the other day with a black eye because he got in a fight in a pub with a farmer. That actually happened.
Hear that, kids? Don't get in trouble with farmers.
No, the moral of the story is don't let the farmers exist. Don't worry.
This one is kind of on a destruction path, as you've probably kind of already noticed. I'm not really sure what any of this is about. Okay, new topic before people start falling asleep. Come on, think of something.
Lamps. No. Black lamp. No.
Black lamps.
Oh.
Okay,
Salad fingers.
how about flip-flops?
I fucking hate flip flops.
Stalkers. How much do you really hate flip-flops? They are just the worst.
And you says I was boring people. Flip flops, Laura.
I see flip-flops.
Flip flops.
I see flip-flops. They're in my mind. It's too late now.
What's with kids like being orange? I mean, it's like you put on makeup and then you think, no, it won't get recognized. And you put on another layer and another layer and another layer until you just get nominated for being the second son.
Well, I suppose actually you do have quite a point there. I have seen 12-year-olds that have been more orange than the
I've
annoying
seen
orange
12-year-olds
itself.
walking around wearing less clothes than a nudist.
That's minus a lot of clothes.
That's quite stupid.
How does your day really go? Where do you go when you see these things?
Cool.
School. Okay, we've got naked
Teachers
children
be
running
trying
around.
to get in with them.
Okay, yeah, so we've established flip-flops are annoying in the shortest conversation that led to somehow naked children in school areas.
Teachers have no souls.
I suppose I'll cut this short now. I hope that you enjoyed this. You probably didn't. I apologize for everything if you watched this entire video. Peace out, I suppose. If you like it, give it a like. If you don't, then you know the drill. Subscribe if you wanna.
She's really a lesbian.
I'm not a lesbian.